From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Friday, July 20th. I'm Mike Ludlum. We have a District 11 champion in 9 and 10-year-old minor league baseball. Penoke Range and Portage Lake went down to the third and final game in the championship round, and neither team had any pitching left, which made it very interesting. Let's go to Bernie Rivers Field in Negaunee, and we will pick this up in the third inning. Penoke leads 10-5. Ian Madela, hard grounder. He's out at first, but Eli Rutzla scored. Penoke Range leads by half a dozen. Bottom half of the third, Portage Lake gets going. Brogan Turner will smack one up the middle. A little bit of top spin action there. 2 runs are going to score. And the next thing you know, Penoke Range's lead was down to 11-9. Not done yet was Portage Lake. Hudson Markham, an infield chopper. A little miscommunication. That's safe. And the next thing you know, here comes Caleb Isaacson. He slides in safely, and Portage Lake's in front 13-11. Fourth inning, Hudson Markham's at it again. The base knocked to left field. They would string 4 runs together and take a 7-run lead. Top of the sixth, Penoke Range trying for one big rally, but it would not work out that way. The chopper to the pitcher out at first, and Portage Lake comes from behind to win the minor league District 11 title 18-11. Here's Coach Dan Sand.
We couldn't hit the ball at the beginning of the game, and we were walking a lot of batters, and things just weren't going our way, and they were starting to kind of wonder and hang their heads a little bit. But we picked them back up, told them it's a long game, and they continued to chip away. And once they started to get more and more runs, then the energy just fed, and all of a sudden they exploded and just kept hitting the ball, and, well, the rest is history.
Portage Lake goes to the Lower Peninsula next Friday to start the state tournament in Bay City. Meanwhile, the 11 and 12-year-olds began their state tournament yesterday in St. Clair. Portage Lake from the Copper Country taking on Ash Carleton. First inning for Ash Carleton, Nolan Zajac with a base hit. Sean Langston scored to make it 1-0. The only way you could tell them apart, camouflage sleeves for Ash Carleton. Second inning for Portage Lake, Zach Geberkoff with the bunt single. That moved Landon Stevens to third base. Now Cody Turner is going to bunt with the bases loaded. And the force, just in time. Boy, that looked like less than an inch at best. Stevens out at home, so still bases loaded, and a walk to number 9 hitter Ned Larson. That tied the score at 1. To the 5th inning, Portage Lake trying to come back. Stevens with a chopper toward left field, but the play is made by Chad Martin at third. Ash Carleton added 2 more runs and went on to win 5-1. Earlier in the day, Escanaba opened its portion of the tournament against Taylor North Central. In the bottom of the first for Escanaba, Bryson Lancourt, the base hit, and he will be on first when Bon Lachance will bounce one toward the mound. Throw is offline, and the next thing you know, Escanaba has runners on second and third, but a strikeout ended the threat. Second inning, Matty Caven will get on base as he hustles out an infield single. Johnny Weinert was hit by a pitch, 2 on, nobody out, but 3 strikeouts kept the game scoreless, and then Calvin Gonzalez went to work. 2 home runs in the game. That was a 3-run shot, and Taylor North Central defeated Escanaba 8-0. Escanaba and Portage Lake play Saturday afternoon around 2:30. On the scoreboard in a junior 13 and 14-year-old sectional game, this is best 2 out of 3. Portage Lake wins game 1 over Norway, and that score was 6-4. Also in baseball news, Central Michigan University recently hired Jordan Bischel as its new head coach. He came from Northwood. Well, Bischel decided, hey, maybe I might want to bring a couple of my assistants over from Northwood, and he did so, hiring Kyle Schroeder and Negaunee grad Tony Jandren as his assistants. Jandren played his college baseball at St. Norbert College. Now he's at the Division I level as an assistant.